Yes,
Yes, sir. We're back for a whole campaign. DM by Jean-Pierre.
Alrighty then.
Do that the whole campaign, please.
Oh, I don't. No, we're back. We're back
We've
from
been
our
player titles already.
bio break. We're feeling good. We've all relieved ourselves, and we're ready to continue, I believe. You guys have just decided where you're going. You're splitting up into two teams. Team Heal Vanu and Team Speak with Vodos. I believe.
Seems like it.
Oh, and Team Wait for the Cadets?
Wait for Baby Parsley's crew.
Wait for being told to do, yeah.
Okay, so Brobot's just gonna hang out here.
Well,
Yeah, I don't think Robot has any. Not that he doesn't have investment in Venue, but I don't think he's going to benefit Venue by showing up. You know.
Fair enough.
Okay.
I think before
Whatever.
I go, I'll be like, Brobot.
I'm just trying to be honest.
There was a crew. The catering crew was supposed to show up. I run a little catering crew on the side. It's my one other asset that doesn't involve you. Anyway, the catering crew is supposed to show up. You're supposed to be in charge of them as well, but they're missing. And I haven't heard from Greasy. So if you could safely get over to Greasy's joint and check on him and say I have a message for him to contact me, I'll consider that a delivery as well. But we can't...
Delivery?
Yes. Oh, you know, I'll write it on a piece of paper. It just says, Greasy, call me. Folded. I hand it to Brobot. But I'm like, do be careful though, Brobot. I feel like people are still after your gear. So
Robot actually freezes like in place, like, you know, very fluid movement normally from Robot, even though he's robotics. Just like, yeah, I'm coming over to grab the, and the moment he says like they're still after your gears, he just blue screens, but not without, you know, without the actual screening.
Hello? Robot?
His eye just goes.
His eye glazes over.
Yes.
Blue
So
screen.
you don't have to deliver this, only if you feel safe. You're my friend, first and foremost.
Bronk Hines
Yes.
comes over and says, I couldn't help but overhearing. You know, I've got the day off from the factory today. Why don't I hold down the fort here at Villa Lipton, Robot? You go with your companions, Kumbo and Venu, and perhaps together, once you deal with that, you can, all of you together, head to the to see Greasy, and should there be a problem, I can contact you. Or I could go see Greasy for you.
Yes, I think I'd rather that. And I give him the note to Bronk. Yes.
No problem. I was going to head to the market anyway, so that's, you know, it's a little bit further, but it's on the way.
You're being awfully helpful, Bronk. Thank you. I like looking at him.
I think you're right about what we discussed, Rexford.
Glad that you had a change of heart.
Anyways, I'll take this. And I'll be back with news from Greasy.
Be safe. And I just like, as I hand him the paper, I'm looking at Kumbo. I let go.
Can I detect good and evil?
Yeah.
Oh.
You can try.
Moonbeam.
It's the same shit.
Oh, fuck.
Peter
Oh,
knew.
please, somebody do that.
Peter knew.
Yeah, I'll just use one of my 5 uses of it. 60 feet. You know how it works. You know.
From Bronkhines, you don't detect any evil.
Bronk, hi.
I think, yeah, that's what I'm like looking at.
Okay.
But then obviously I look at Kumbo.
Rexford, does he detect
Rexford.
any evil?
But then like I dismiss it. I know he's not evil. I look for a second. And then I go,
Be safe, Bronk. Love you.
I love you too.
Oh,
Oh boy.
We've been friends forever. It's my
yes, roommates, of course.
yes. On with our days. Everyone, be safe.
Good luck.
All right.
Till we meet again.
And
Hope,
Ura,
uh,
send my thanks to your sister. Despite her methods, she did do her best to help raise a new generation of strong soldiers.
I will pass it on. Do feel better, Venu.
Thank you. We'll never get used to that.
Oh God, what? Come on, Venu.
Oh,
So how are we all getting where we're going?
I think Young Manny's pretty close, right?
Yagmani is close.
So I'll
Just
carry
walk.
Venu.
Oh,
I can call
princess
taxi.
or
Oh yeah.
You can call a taxi. You still have the blimp. Ura's driven the blimp before, or you can call a taxi.
Oh. How do you feel, Aura? Taxi or you want to drive?
The classic.
cards on the table, just to be completely transparent. I did botch the landing here in Villa Lipton when I did drive it.
I knew one of you did it. Glad it wasn't Robot. But no harm, no foul.
I'm sure I've learned from my mistake, but just so that we're upfront, I did botch that landing.
I say we taxi. We leave it here just in case they need it for extra defense or something. Robot's quite good with it, you know.
What weapons does it have?
I don't know. She said something
Defense.
about systems of defense.
All right.
Maybe a little hammer comes out and bludgeons people who get too close.
Any extra weapon wouldn't be said no to, I suppose.
My thoughts exactly. All right, we'll see if this
I
man
have
even
3
comes.
revolvers.
You have to get a third arm.
Whoa. I have plenty of gears, thank you.
Gears on high demand.
Who? All right. Taxi it is.
I'll call our boy.
Ring, 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 ring. Hello?
Hello, sir, friend, taximan.
Did he have a name, that guy?
I don't know, and I don't quite care.
I don't remember.
Feel like Johnny.
Should be.
Johnny
Cool taxi
Coffin.
services. How can we transport you today?
Hello, cool guy. I need a lift from Villa Lipton to the
Ah,
Archmage.
Fuck,
Jack's
fuck you
mobile.
again.
Oh, listen, I'll pay you handsomely.
All right. I'll be there. Coming to the
You're the best.
Yeah, he shows up within like 10, 15 minutes. And flies you and you guys get on. Where can I bring you?
Archmage Academy?
Oh, all right, no problem. Yeah, that'll be 20 gold pieces up front.
Yes, I give him 25.
Wow.
That's why I keep coming back. Even though you
That's why I keep calling you. You know your business.
just wish you didn't talk so much, you know?
You know, people wish for a lot of things. And I wish you had a better face. But here we are.
Hello, Rexford.
My mother said I'm handsome. Takes off on the
Your
curb.
mother said the same thing to me. I give him a gold coin, a gold piece for that one.
Yes.
You're all right, dude. You're all for
Seems like you have quite a good working relationship between the two of you.
Yes, you gotta break them down first. Then there's shining diamonds.
All right, and you guys head towards the Archmage's Academy, seemingly without a hitch, as he has his passes and everything for transportation. He can land there without issue. Brobot, as the party leaves, what are you doing with your time while you're waiting for potentially somebody to come or not?
Playing with Seraphine and the worm. I think getting the otters to have defensive maneuvers and shit. I think he's just trying to like, you know, it's like in the event this is who you contact. These are the buttons that you press. This will alarm. Like there's gonna be an internal like alarm system that makes Robot fucking beep red or some shit like that. You know what I mean? Like it's gonna be like super basic and rudimentary, but it's going to work. The otters are trained to press the big red button.
Okay. Well, there's no big red button to press necessarily at this point, but
metaphorically,
you can start to like sketch up designs. I would say for like you could definitely train the otters to alert by like shooting out fire blasts, and these otters. This technically isn't an artifact that is meant to summon these like little flame sprites to attack, and they're using it to warm the pool. So they definitely have the ability to attack when commanded. But the other thing is you can start to sketch out like you can plan traps, like buried traps that you guys want to install, or you can start to like sketch out defense systems like alarms and stuff like that.
Yeah, all of that. I'll do all of that.
Amazing. Why don't you make me like a tools roll, which is similar to what you had before.
Which tools? I have a lot of tools.
You can use anyone. It's all going to be the same.
D20 plus proficiency.
Yeah, I guess your like smith's tools, your forgery tools, and your tinkerer's tools
Yeah.
what you'd be using. Unless you want to make like low walls too, you can use your masonry kit. And like
I do have like magical tinkering. Yeah, I'll just roll a d20 plus 3 and see what happens. 14.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Do you have like extra bonuses when you're doing certain things in your traits and features? No, Eddie had some random shit in there.
I can infuse items. The right tool for the job. When these tools or artisan tools are in hand, you can magically create one of the non-magical artisan tools. I have expertise. Oh, your proficiency bonus is doubled for any ability check you use.
Yeah.
That's good to know. So instead of, you said 14?
Yeah, so would I
17?
double 14 to 28? Well,
No, double your proficiency.
Oh, so plus 6, so add another 3.
Okay, so it was 17. Great, yeah, you start to
and you don't use any tools because you can make double.
Yeah. Well, the tools are like not used up, right? Like they're
I still have them.
Yeah, nice.
But yeah, you're able to basically you're able to put these sensors that can detect people that aren't like it'll alert you when somebody comes onto the property that isn't a tenant, basically.
That's lovely, Joe.
And you start to make like a low wall around the perimeter as well. And while that's happening, not long after, Aditya Kumbo, you arrive carrying Venu to Old Yagbani's hut.
The start of every yaoi.
There's no answer as you clear your throat outside the hut.
The old lady usually greets me outside. I feel nervous. I'll knock on the if there's a door outside of her like cave.
Yeah, there's a door. On the outside, remember, it looks like a small hut.
Right.
It's like a small stone dwelling. As you push open, there's no answer to when you knock.
Venu, can you stand on your own?
Yes, you can put me down. Thank you. And perhaps she's not here.
I suppose it's just she's never not been here, so I kind of got used to her being at my beck and call. I'm gonna try and look if there's windows or anything like that. See if she's sleeping or.
There's 2 windows when you kind of go and peer inside. It doesn't look like the inside of the hut. So there's nobody in there. It looks like the inside of a hut.
Mhm.
You know that when you've entered this door before, you enter into this cave with all these pools and things like that. But when you look in the window, it just looks like a normal little cottage. Cozy fire burning, like a small wooden table, a little bed, some books strewn about over the mantelpiece. There's a boar's head. There's a nice rug carpet. But when you've stepped inside, it's never ever looked like that.
Okay. Here's where my brain is at. I think she was involved in the whole cleric thing. I remember saying I wanted to go see her, and then somebody said she was involved in the cleric teaching.
Yeah, you guys
The
heard
farce.
that immediately. At the same time that Venu was taken, because he was supposed to be. You didn't know that this was this whole elaborate thing,
Yeah.
but he was taken to be taught by Old Yagmani.
And then we didn't see her back in the healer's place.
Yes.
So there's a little bit of let me just make sure. Let me just try and go in and, probable cause.
You open the door, and the door is open, and you hear voices inside.
Can I listen quietly?
Yeah. You hear Old Yagmani speaking. This is bad news. Oh, wait, hold on. I gotta
Old
get it.
Greg.
Yeah,
You
pictures.
know, you all love old Greg.
Yeah, Motherlicker.
Yeah, Motherlicker.
Yeah.
This isn't good news. No, it's not. The people trust Vodos. I can't believe that she could be turned so easy after all her hard fought. And after everything that they've lost, that family. The person who answers her. I know, but there's not much that we can do. We just have to keep supporting those that we can.
You know who that is.
Do I know who that is?
You do.
Yeah, it's a brother.
Oh.
No, it's not.
Oh.
It is the voice of the person who performed a particular surgery on you.
Oh, my favorite ladies in all of New Roan. I definitely don't remember her name, but
Her name is Raina Aldig.
Reina.
You must understand, Raina. You are my greatest protege. I fear we will have much work to do soon. Yes.
I'm just gonna close the door. Venu, if you don't mind, she has company, but it sounds like they may be finished soon.
And not but a few minutes later, the door opens as Old Yagmani escorts Raina Aldig out, and they both look at you in surprise. And they say, "Hey!" at the same time. "Hey!" I give you the thumbs up. What are you doing here, my little Motherlicker?
Whoa.
Yes, I am here to get your assistance if you are willing to give it. My friend Venu here was gravely injured. In
He
fact, he
looks
was
really they both look kind of happy to see you. They both approach you and kind of start grabbing on your arm. And they're
What's that?
"Oh, you need our help? Yeah, sure. We would love to help you." And then and then you're like, "Oh, can you help Venu?" And they're like, "Ooh."
Hello.
You need
He's very important to me. I would be very dearly grateful if you could help him. I do not trust anyone else but you two. to help my dear friend.
Well, he looks in kind of a bad way. Why don't we bring him in the pools, see what we can do?
Of course. And Reina, I do have a few questions for you about the arm. If you have a moment to stay with us.
Oh, yes, I'll help as well. I'm a little concerned about the way your friend looks. Perhaps there is something I can offer.
Thank you.
Yeah. Is everything all right with your arm?
Yes, I don't remember what I can do with it, so this is my way of my character being reminded.
Sure, let me get to it. It is
You know, I still have that. Your arm.
Yes. What is it? What? Never. No, I don't want to know.
Got little nibbles taken out of it.
It's
Feed it to
somewhere
the
here
worms.
in my things.
But you can give it to me after. But this is why, from this point on, I'll actually be using it for other purposes. It's because I spoke to Reina.
Oh shit! Do I have it?
All right, we could.
It's got to be somewhere. I definitely.
I know, like, I don't have to eat technically. It can like photosynthesize or whatever.
You could heal with it, I think.
And double organic bitch.
Bam.
You're so
You look
organic.
in our Discord conversation. It's definitely there.
Oh, yeah. Okay, I can look at it after. I just wanted a point of reference of why I started using the abilities that I've had all along. She helped me with it. But really, I don't mind if they can't do much for Venu. I just trust their opinion. So, and I trust their abilities. So if they can help him, that's good. If they can't, they'll probably know, like, yeah, you have to bring him to this person or this kind of person. So I really just wanted their assistance, however it could be offered. And however Venu's comfortable with, obviously. He may not want to partake in the liquor of the gods.
The Baileys that you need to drink from a shoe.
I found user no longer needs to eat provided they've spent at least 8 hours in direct sunlight that day. You can shoot a seed bullet. It's a +1 ranged attack with a 60 to 120 range, 1d8 +1 damage. Once per day, you can choose to root yourself in place, voluntarily dropping your movement speed to 0. Each turn you remain immobile. You gain 20 temp HP. This does stack. At any point in time, as an action, you can expend the remaining temp HP to produce a Sunflora Blast, or a Flora Blast. Make a ranged attack.
Flora.
Damage equal to the amount absorbed.
Nice.
Basically, you transfer that temp HP into an attack.
X burner.
Yo.
Yeah. So that's that. As you step in, Venu, Old Yagmani will say,
Come. Take off all your clothes now.
All right. I might need some assistance. It's quite difficult to move
I
with
need
these
to know you.
boots.
I'm seeing you
Thank you.
downstairs mixed up now. You're all misshapen.
Yes, the healing process seems to have maimed me.
Looks like they took you apart bit by bit and put you back together with glue stick. Get on in there. Get in that pool, baby.
Oh,
Wait, drink this first.
she takes off her shoe, takes a flask out, pours a bunch of this creamy liquid in it out of her back, from behind her back, 2 ice cubes, somehow still frozen.
Hey, drink that. Drink it down. Drink it down good. Long swig.
Close my one eye.
You drink it. It's this beautiful, enriching, creamy deliciousness that puts you at ease. You walk into the pool, and it feels warm to you until suddenly you can feel in your mind an anger, and it dwells within a darkness. And then from you, the pool starts to turn black, like an inky cloudiness starts to kind of like, get out of there,
What do I?
quickly.
the pool is magic.
I like help you out.
She starts to, like, she puts her hands in and she starts to like whisper in tongues and kind of like rock back and forth as a bright light kind of glows.
What kind of cleric are you? You Motherlicker.
Well, I do bow to the darkness.
I can't help you. Not with your magic like that. It'll destroy the pools. This pool is created the life essence of the fallen heroes of Roan Acaduil. Something about you seems to be sapping and taking the life spirit of those fallen soldiers.
See, well,
And you, when
not mean to
you can
nearly
feel
corrupt.
your orb too.
I can feel it.
You can feel your orb, like when you stepped in the pool.
Mm.
Your orb, and you were like a conduit for your orb, and you were kind of like absorbing. You were acting as a conduit for the power
Oh shit.
of the pools.
Okay. I
That's
see.
fucked up.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
That's fine, but there must be another way. Something a little bit more, less clerical in nature.
Reyna perks up at that. I've been experimenting on something. It's for veterans, but if you come to my shop, there might be something I can do.
All right. I will try what you have to offer.
Perfect. I'm gonna send you. So you guys are gonna head there with her. She has a vehicle. It's like it's a snowmobile basically. But it has like 2 little sidecars. So she says, "Venu, you can try and make yourself comfortable here while we go to my shop in the Sorcerer's Springs. Kumbo, you can ride on the back if you want."
Of course.
Very well.
Be sure to visit again real soon now, Kumbo. Don't leave me lonely in the night.
I'll go say bye to her. And I'll say, 3 nights from now, I will visit you.
My legs are shaking.
That giggle was beautiful.
Yeah. And you guys head off to the market where her shop is. I just want to send something to Peter. This is basically what she's going to offer you. But it's not cheap. Yeah.
Bank of robot?
Sorry?
The bank of robot, you know?
Yeah, could be. I don't know. It depends on what if he's interested. There's other ways too.
Ching, 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 ching.
Yeah, and so we're gonna go to Rexford and Ura. You guys land at the Archmage's Academy, and Peter, I'm sending you something on a. Oh God, it might be too long. Oh no, okay. Seemed fine. On Discord.
I got it. Okay.
Yeah. You guys arrive on the landing port. No issues. The gentleman has all the licensing necessary, as previously stated. So, all right, good luck.
Thank you, Jax.
Good luck with your business, sir.
Takes his carpet and flies off.
Ura, you ready for this?
No, but no better time.
No better time.
I guess we'll just walk in.
Yeah.
I guess go to the compound and see if we can get in.
The compound?
Or like the prison area.
Wherever yeah.
Well, you don't know where that is. So you'd have to head. The only place you know that there's one within the palace, but there's not like a specific area where they're like, oh, this is where we hold our high profile prisoners. Like,
No, but like I wasn't sure that was like information that we would be party to due to like the
Nope.
years we've had. Okay. So then
Is there a reception of some sort?
I don't know.
there's
Like I said,
the academy for sure.
yeah, go to the academy itself and see if we can speak to Latiba.
So you head to the academy. It takes you maybe like an hour to meander through the city. Certain things are catching your eye. It's on the news now that Vodos has been taken in. It's been leaked. And so the overall attitude in town is not, it's not happy. It's not a happy time right now. People are kind of like, people aren't there. The streets are kind of dead right now, but the bars are full as you pass by. The pubs are full, but there's not a lot of people walking around. Shopping is kind of, and all over their screens and the headlines are showing like Vodos imprisoned.
That doesn't bode well.
I'm surprised it got it got to the public so quick.
People talk. I'm sure people pay a lot for that kind of information.
And it's not like they were privately, they had that conversation in private, you know.
Yeah.
It was in the lines, the hard line keep, but like the cadets saw,
The linesmen.
the linesmen saw.
Mm-hmm. No, I just figured there'd be a bit more, like a bit better, I guess,
Kept
control
under
over that information, seeing as how sensitive it was based on the individuals involved. But
You would think, but alas.
I don't know. That's it. That would be the only thing. So
I wonder how the Lutons feel about this. Wonder if they even care.
do we pass by Newtons that happen to be talking about it?
You guys have never seen a Luton other than Humphrey in the Archmage's Academy district.
No. There we go.
Yeah. Probably don't.
This wouldn't be the place to find out, I don't think.
Yeah, another time. Quickly. See if we can make our way around here.
So yeah, eventually you do make it to the academy, and you'll walk through the large, kind of like gilded front entrance. Kind of giant doors open as you make your approach. You're in this kind of like grand hall built with marble, like built out of marble is what it looks like, or some sort of like porcelain or ivory columns that kind of like, it's like this cathedral like entrance. And there's like a small kind of like circular desk where there's a few people they're communicating via their passports and helping people who are visiting, you know.
The Archmage Academy was always so showy. I love it, but so showy.
Halls like these always make me feel insignificant.
Makes me feel like I want more. Yes.
Hello there, darlings. How can we help you today?
Oh, sweetness. Hello, madam. Can you point us in the direction or see if we can get an appointment with Miss Latifah? Is it Aurora? Yes, Miss Latifah.
The Archmage? Well,
Yes,
she's probably giving classes at this point, but I think she has office hours at a certain time. Are you guys enlisted? Are you students here?
Tell her someone very important. And it's extremely important as well.
Very extremely important.
We're very important, and the subject is extremely important.
Understood. I'll send that information to her aide, but I don't know what her schedule's like today.
Well, if you wouldn't mind just pointing us towards her office, then.
Well, it's at the top floor, silly.
I should have known.
It's in a staff section, so I don't know if you'll be able to, you don't have access to that, I don't think, or unless, are you staff? Do you work here?
Well, no, I was just saying if she has office hours, then I would assume that would
there's
mean
her
that she'd be.
office in her class, and then there's her office.
Then her office in her class, if you don't mind.
Well, no problem. Her class is on the 3rd floor. It's in the east wing, all right? But you got to go up the parapet. You got to go down to the basement. Then you cross underneath the gardens and then through the Soul Tower.
Oh, my God.
Once you get through the Soul Tower, you're going to take the zip line. That zip line is going to reach down over the fountain. You're going to jump into the fountain, and that should deposit you into her class.
Sounds
This
like
is
they
the
have quite a
worst
trip
commute I've
up
ever
there.
heard.
It's terrible. Listen, I'm just going to be frank. Can I be frank here?
You can be everywhere you want to be, darling.
I looking at Aura. You know what? Yeah, we'll come back should we need. And I guess we'll head to her office. Maybe. Do you have some sort of guide? Some sort of school guide?
No, see, that's part of the class. When you're taught here, you got to be taught to think for yourselves and find your own way. Things are changing all the time. You got to find your way to your class. You got to use your innate magic. We believe in you. And should you fail, you can only be expelled.
Right. Well, thank you very much for the directions, and have yourself a good day.
All right, bye now.
Goodbye.
Oh,
And
why don't you both take a mint?
Do you
Thank
have
you.
a map with this mint?
Nope, just fresh breath.
I hate school so much.
or it'll pop it in and be like, oh, maybe I don't.
Well, they need to be learning in the streets, not in these books, tests, no map, building. It's ridiculous.
You guys begin to head, trying to remember the directions that were given to you. And as you go, you start to grumble this, Rexford. Schools, no lack of map. They need to be learning on the streets. That's when you hear a small voice behind you say, huh, I agree with you. Let me tell you, this school ain't like what it used to be. Back in my day, I'll tell you.
Oh, that sounds like a pixie. Please don't be a pixie.
Turns around, and it's a pixie in a little pinstripe suit.
Oh,
Hair
no.
Flicked all the way back.
I turn immediately. You're like shoulder to shoulder with someone. You're like, Ura, I feel like that's a Pixino. I'd rather not interact with any Pixino if I can.
How you guys doing? My name's Zany. Zany Gamili.
Let's go.
Good day, Zany. My name's Ura. We're actually on our way to go see Professor Latifah.
Turn Gamili, not Pixino?
Listen, we don't talk about that, all right?
That's
We don't
what
talk
I
about
thought.
that since the fall.
Yeah.
You guys are looking for Professor Endodus, the Archmage.
I slip a gold coin out my pocket. I put it in his hand. Yes, maybe we're looking.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah,
It's good stuff. It's
maybe
real
we're
gold.
looking for something a little bit more intriguing. Gamili.
Well, you know, I've been going to this academy for a long time, so I know the ins and outs. A guy like me could help you.
Come, walk with us.
I'll fly.
The fucking pixies.
Flying next to you, just.
Ura,
Yes.
should we risk things or take our time?
What are you guys whispering over there?
I mean, look, if you want to just ask him, be outright with it. You can ask.
I take out another gold. I give it to him. Like, listen, Pixie.
My name is Zany.
Zany. Young man, we're looking to get into somewhere. And people of your skills know what place things are and places.
Maybe thou doth presumeth too much.
Yes, I assume right. Listen, no more games. We need a way to the confinement cells, if you know it.
I like within like 2 seconds of meeting somebody, you're like, no more games.
I didn't know there were games to begin with, but all right, let's stop playing.
We need a way to the confinement cells, if you know it.
I knew you looked familiar.
Yes, I look familiar to everybody.
Not you. You.
Oh,
You're related to the newest prisoner.
For now.
I knew it.
well, shut up! I like it. Tap a little bit, just the subtlety.
Listen, me, I've been going here for a long time. Me, I know where the detention centers are. All right. Now, maybe I could get you in there to see your sister, and maybe I can get you out without being seen or heard. But it ain't cheap, these services. You hear me? 1 gold, 2 gold. That piques my attention. But to pique my interest, I'm going to need at least 200 large.
How about a month's free rent?
I got my own place here
I doubt that.
in the Archmage's Academy. Yeah.
Where you stay in a little dorm?
Look at this suit.
Yes, look at mine. I have a nicer place, not jam-packed with a bunch of idiots.
I don't
Come
need
here,
your,
whatever
I don't
you
need your handouts. What I need
Oh,
is liquid. You understand me? And a
yes.
guy like you with your suit, dashing out gold here and there. Come on. Come on. 200 for me to lead you there. And 200 for me to lead you out.
Done.
And if there is a hint of trouble, I'm gone.
Yes, I know. It's how you guys always operate.
All right.
Done.
Come with me.
But
Starts to...
you did say that you can get us in and out without getting caught. So then why would there be a hint of trouble?
I can help you. But it all depends on yous.
Well,
If yous guys go around acting stupid, that's all she wrote. I ain't gonna stick around for nothing.
Yes, I know you guys are excellent at running from trouble.
I'm getting a little bit of some undertones there. Do we got a problem?
No problems. No problems here.
You don't want a problem.
No, I don't. I've had enough problems with pixies. And I've learned that you guys are great help, but you like to be antagonized. You Makes the best work come out. So I mean no harm.
And maybe I like to antagonize.
Yeah, maybe.
All right, Scarface.
Yes. Now lead us quietly, little one. Hurry now. Scarface, kind of like that.
And he heads down, leading you, you presume, to the dungeons. Brobot,
Yes.
you've finished your the preparations that you can make with the materials you have currently. You also are able to spend time with Seraphin and feed the worm more. The worm this time after like you feed him like little bits, and then the last time you like leave the bit in the palm of your hand, and it's gonna curl up and eat within the palm of your hand.
Oh yeah.
Just as this happens, an alarm goes off that there is somebody not from the villa entering the villa. Not necessarily sneaking or anything, but there's somebody's arrived.
Okay. Immediately, Robot is going to actually, out of curiosity, are the venue servants available?
No, they're piles of bones.
Piles, yeah.
They're just money now.
It's okay. I'll forgive them.
Wormless.
Yeah, so Robot will go to the or go and signal, I guess, the otters to be at the ready and just like go and prepare to meet said alarm.
Yeah. As you
First-
come up, there's somebody, he's just like kind of like standing outside the like community building where the continental breakfast is. He's like looking in. I was like,
Better
it's
not be
just some like halfling person. They have a large satchel on.
Hello.
Oh,
Perfect.
I have a message for Mr. Rexford Lipton.
I see. Who are you?
A
A delivery man, as am I.
I'm a courier.
Competition.
Yeah, I can feel it in my soul. Rexford is away on duty right now. I am here to represent. What can I do for you?
Well, if you can sign here, then I can deliver you this parcel.
Robot's gonna take a really long time. Not really long. Like awkwardly too long to read said missive, whatever it is that he needs to sign, which obviously he knows because it's like average and normal for every signature, but he's gonna be like,
Read all the fine print.
Yes. Let's see. How long did it take you to get here?
Well, I got it from the market, so maybe like 2 hours.
Okay. This is still valid.
Yeah,
Let's see.
it should be. I mean, everything should be in order, right? He like kind of like tries to look at it in your hands to like see.
Nope.
Like, I don't know. I'm just, I just kind of work here.
Not here. Silly delivery boy. But no worries for Rexford, and Robot will sign it. Approved and confirmed delivery. I'm so proud
Thank
of
you.
you.
Have a good one.
Oh, you're just gonna
Turns
leave
around.
like that's kind of weird.
Yep.
All right. Anyway,
Turns around, walks away, jumps, and turns into like a small pterodactyl.
Oh,
sick.
Flies off. Just a pterodactyl with a big satchel.
Pterad. Pterodactyl. I spelled it right. Let's go.
Except he spells it pterodactyl.
I
he's made
Terra.
of rocks too.
He's made of rocks. It's a rock bird.
Are you make me update that in my notes?
It's a rock, but not a rock. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like a RAWK, not a ROCK.
I meant more like ROCK and not ROC.
ROC, yeah.
She's got it.
Wait.
That's fine. I can't. I don't get to edit your notes. You get to write whatever.
Yeah, no. Anyway, I will read the missive.
Sure, you tear it open, and seemingly to be written in blood, it says, "We have your friends. Come now and come alone." It's like written with like red, and it looks like somebody's finger wrote on it, and then it says parsley at the bottom.
Fuck. Little bitch.
Oh, this is so good. Immediately green portal.
You immediately
No.
As that's happening, we're gonna go quickly back to Kumbo and Venu. You arrive outside of Reina's shop. You notice as well that the streets are pretty dead, and as you're going through, there's billboards, kind of like news screens everywhere that are showing footage of Vodos being like carted like from a linesman blimp into the Archmage's Academy, but like hands behind their back, like being escorted in, and kind of like rumors about what's going on. Also, the pubs are packed, but the streets are quiet, and people are like kind of keeping their heads down. There's not a lot of shopping going on. Reina says, "Come on, hurry. There's been a lot of, bad news going around."
All right. Kumbo, please help me.
She shuffles in.
Okay.
Through the
Right.
threshold.
I'll have to prepare you for surgery. This is going to take a couple hours, Venu, and I think it would be best if you're not conscious for this.
I see.
I'm going to have to graft these receptors to your spine and realign you before sitting you in the device, in the apparatus.
Is that okay?
To be awake.
That's your prerogative, but it's going to be painful. Are you accepting of the design that she has?
Well, it's quite elaborate.
It's all I have at the moment.
But it is quite impressive.
It's all I have at the moment, but if you'd like a dumbed down version, I can redesign, like a simplified version. I can redesign, and we can settle on that price later. Honestly, I'm going to be straight with you. This is my first trial on a being.
I have no problems being your guinea pig. At that price, I think it warrants quite a reduction if it's your first time.
I'm not going to charge you now. You can have this, we'll say, trial version, my prototype. And then should you want that simplified version after the fact, I will construct it for you, and we can talk about price then. Of course, this will be on loan, and you can report to me, in case there's any mishaps.
Of course.
Perfect. So, after 2 hours of painful surgery, your spine is straight, and with the help of this, basically what's happening is he's being, like, they're attaching, surgically attaching, like, these receptors to the outside of your body that, like, fuse with your nervous system. And then when you sit in this suit, it allows you to control the suit, and it allows you to do the things that I've described to you.
Mhm.
You are also wearing it. You are a large creature.
Oh my. All right.
Oh, fuck.
So
Guy's been eating his vegetables. God damn.
when you see Kumbo, he walks out. I mean, if you want, you can describe the suit because it can be kind of like whatever your brainchild is. Or I can give a description.
Yeah, well, let's say that the surgery happens, and I'll describe it next session.
Sure, we could do
Yeah.
that. Surgery happens. He comes out and he is pretty chill.
During the surgery, can I remind her, like, the throat? Can you do something about? Yeah, he seems to be in great pain just speaking. I don't know if that's included in your plans, but
there is a voice kind of like there's like you can mask your voice basically, like with the little speaker. So your voice can be almost like whatever you want it to be.
Voice modulator.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, all right.
But as the we'll say as it's ending, as the surgery's ending, you hear a voice. Kumbo, you're like in the waiting area in the reception area of the Ripper Dock, and you hear you're like reading. But then you hear a voice. You go, Raina! I know you have those rats in there with you.
is that coming from the front door?
Yeah, it's coming from outside the front entrance.
I could run over and open it.
And you see Sonny Parsley standing there with a bunch of dudes, like 8 of his guardsmen. They're walking towards you from across the street.
Wait,
I closed the
Sonny?
Wait, Sonny or the father?
Sorry, not Sonny.
Okay.
The dad. What's his name? Parsley.
Brims pie.
Brims Parsley.
Yeah.
Brims himself walking with his cloak billowing and all of his guards.
She didn't die. Why are you so mad?
Okay,
They saved.
I don't close it. I close the door behind me. I step through the threshold, then I close the door behind me.
Beautiful. And that is where we will end our session.
Damn.
You confronting Brims Parsley and Robot teleporting to the sneaking group. Beautiful.
Robot doesn't know. Leave him alone.
Robot doesn't know. And I love that Robot doesn't know. It's my
So
favorite
Poor
thing.
boy. He's so scared.
You're doing great. You're doing great. Everybody, I'm pretty sure you get 1,600 EXP
Nice.
for
Oh,
wonderful
yeah.
role playing and wonderful
Level up.
being yourselves, which we love. Yeah, catch us on Tuesdays. Catch us on Thursdays, 7:30 to 10. We'll be back next Thursday. Tuesday, it's chittering again.
Yeah.
Beauty.
We'll
And-
wrap up the setup we did last week.
It was beautiful. But I, unfortunately, will not be attending as I will be playing music.